everybody? It's Thursday night. You know what that means. It's another exciting episode for the Homies podcast. And before we do some introductions, we want to give a big shout out to our brother from another mother, our partner in crime, Big Dog Jake. He got the fake flu. Love you, brother. Hope you feel better soon. And Crease, how you doing?
Doing good, man. Once again, it's Thursday night. Y'all guys could have been anywhere, but you're here with us. So thank you for all coming out. Yeah, we're doing this for the homies. So since Jake has the fake flu, we always get Jake number two. Look, Ebola. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing good. Thanks, Ebola.
You're welcome.
So, Phantom, since we got a guest, go ahead and announce this lovely lad right here.
First time ever in a live stream. How you doing, Atomic Patriot? And also, Vagabond's gonna be here later on.
What's up, everyone?
Yeah, he was supposed to have been here for the New Year's Eve stream, but his computer was being a little bitch.
My computer decided to be an ass.
Hey, what's up, everybody in the chat? So before we get started with our show, we got some somber news that we need to talk about. A legendary actor passed away today, known for many roles, Gene Hackman. So, Ebola, if you can pull that up, please.
It is a shame, dude. Was a legend.
Yeah, he was my Lex Luthor. He was in so many good movies.
Yeah. I definitely remember him being the coach on Hoosiers. That's how I know. Like that's one of the movies outside of Superman that I liked Gene Hackman in. I thought he was pretty good in that.
So the story broke earlier this morning that they found him and his wife and their dog deceased in their home. Originally, the story was saying that there wasn't nothing suspicious about the incident, but then as the day went on, there were a bottle of pills found next to his wife. So we're gonna keep an eye on this, and we'll bring up if there's any news. We'll probably talk about it next week or bring it up in the video later on in the week. So just keep an eye out on this channel. And Crease, who is the next person we're gonna have to talk about that just passed away yesterday?
It's Michelle Tall. I don't know how to say her last name, but I'll just call her Michelle. Yeah, she passed away yesterday. And she was only 39 years old. She's only 6 years older than me, dude.
Okay.
It's crazy.
So, if a lot of people don't know who this is, she's the actress who played Dawn on Buffy the Vampire Slayer as Buffy's little sister, and she was Harriet the Spy, her first major role ever. And so yeah, R.I.P. to these great people. We will, when we get a little bit more information on their passings, we will bring it to you guys. So, Ebola, let's see how our chat's doing tonight.
Well, we have Sophie in here.
Yeah, the woman.
UK Gamer. Wire
UK.
White.
We got Nacronal in the house.
Yeah.
Nacronal. Eurotrip.
You know, so unique about that, she showed her boobs in that fucking movie. This is like right after Buffy. It's fucking hilarious.
Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know.
But what's so unique about it? So we know that we were going to talk about this last week. We never got a chance. So there is a reboot Buffy series which Sarah Michelle Gellar is going to come back as Buffy, but she's not the Slayer. She's going to be in the mentor role. So I wonder if with this death, how's it going to shake things up in the series?
Mm,
Now,
I'm gonna be skeptical.
yeah. It seems
gonna
like
be
they're
on
going to go
Amazon,
the Cobra
so-
Kai. It seems like they're going the Cobra Kai route of like you're bringing back the old cast and you're gonna have a new passing of the torch type of thing. So you never know, man. They could probably do it justice. I don't know, but they don't even got Joss Whedon. So
Well, of course they don't. They gonna have Josh Whedon. All the female actors hate Josh Whedon because how he treated them on set. I mean, the
yeah,
girl that
Joss
played
Whedon wasn't
Gilead.
the nice. Yeah,
No, he wasn't.
yeah,
And he
yeah.
ruined Justice League. He ruined the
Whoa.
Justice League movie.
Yes,
He straight up did.
And then I hate to be that guy, but I agree with Ray Fisher, man. That dude might be a racist, bro. Like, because if you go look at all his works, and with all the black superheroes, he always put them in the background, like they never got any screen time.
Put him back there.
Yeah, but you know something though? When
Uh,
it came to after the first Avengers movie, did you notice how Samuel L. Jackson's Nick Fury became a background character more and more as the series
that's
went on? When Whedon was
yeah,
helming it, yeah.
After Winter
But
Soldier and Age of Ultron, he was just there for the last half of the movie.
He
Mhm.
was there
that's
for
what I'm
like
saying.
one movie, like where he was talking to Tony, but then like
Yeah, when I first saw it, I just thought it was him because he was presumed dead, so he just wanted to stay hidden. So at the time, it made sense why he was background, but now, but
Oh yeah,
it's like
Sophie.
it's
Sorry, Sophie. While you're here, put the links to the new KSW channel in the link in here so we can promote
Because
that.
like at
Please, thank
first,
you.
like when I was like, you know how some actors when they cry racism, you're saying like, okay, buddy, like we've seen this, we done that, we don't see no receipts. But then like when you saw the Snyder cut from the Whedon cut, okay, I can see why Ray Fisher was mad. Like, I'm on his side. Like, I'm on his side. Like you literally like took all his parts out of the movie, bro. Like, like in the Whedon cut,
bro,
he's virtually not there, dude.
he got done dirty in that weighted cut.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, we got to be fair. Like, Ray Fisher actually has a case. Like, he actually has a case on why he's mad. Like,
No,
oh
yeah.
man.
dude, they really botched the Justice League movie though.
That is
Yeah.
They also
That's a rabbit
rushed
hole.
trying. They were trying to make Avengers, and they rushed it way too fast.
Dude, I have to say the
Oh, yeah,
Snyder
shout out
cut's
to you, Sosa.
actually, hey, the Snyder cut's actually better than the Whedon cut. I'm just saying, it is.
It is better than it is better than the Whedon cut. Like anybody that tells me that the Whedon cut is better than the Snyder cut, like listen, you just hate Zack Snyder. You hate Zack Snyder that much just to lie to yourself or wherever.
Hey, all I have to-
Chris, don't forget, we did have somebody that was a moron that kept on saying that Wonder Woman killed people in that one cut. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Who made Batman vs Superman though?
That was Snyder.
Zack Snyder.
Okay,
Yeah.
so he
director.
put
Yeah.
There's a director's cut that's actually better than the theatrical cut.
yeah, the Justice League one's better, but he put Deathstroke at the end of Batman vs Superman and was never used ever again.
Dude, that
Yeah.
perfect casting for Deathstroke.
And also that reason caused them he was no longer allowed to be an Arrow because of that casting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
They had a
Yep.
I don't know what it but W had a
Dude,
robot.
the Arrow version of fucking Deathstroke, it was so the costume was perfect. It looked
was-
so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Highly recommend if you guys haven't watched what is season 2 of Arrow.
It was season 2.
go watch it because
He's also in later
Yeah.
episodes, but seasons. But season 2 was the Deathstroke specific season, and I would say
Yes.
it's probably the
Oh.
best season.
Mhm.
I'm gonna chime in real quick. I watched
Yeah.
all the way to season 6. What was the last season of Arrow?
8.
Like 7 or
8.
8? Yeah. I watched all the way to season 6. Season 2 had the best villain, in my opinion, which was Deathstroke.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like
Manu
and
Bennett.
the costume looked pretty good too. Like it looked
Mhm.
so good, and the actor was phenomenal.
Yeah, Manu Bennett is a good actor. I mean, at the same time he was filming that, he was doing the Hobbit. He was the
Yeah,
White
he
Orc
was.
in Hobbit.
Yeah, he was the. I remember watching the credits back. I'm like, wait a second, that's the.
Wait, what was it?
Yeah.
He was the
White
pale
Orc.
orc.
He's
He
the
was the
pale orc
pale.
in the Hobbit.
He was the pale orc. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
was
The
was
one.
he like the voice actor, or he
Yeah, he
portrayed
mocap.
him?
He did the
I
whole
think he
thing.
was the mocapper.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah.
That's crazy.
I didn't know
Mhm.
that. That's cool as shit.
I mean,
Yeah.
they picked a good choice.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And I mean, I
well,
like his Deathstroke, man. I really do like his Deathstroke. But yeah, let's get back on
Yeah.
topic.
let's go ahead and get
Uh,
that internet news ready for us, Phantom.
So everybody, it's your favorite subject. Let's get into that internet news. So what's in the news, Crease?
So in the news, we're just gonna take it back to the Rippaverse for just a couple of minutes. If you guys didn't know that Rippa did a stream last night with Johnny on Bosch and who was the other voice actor? Can't think of his name. Oh boy, that played the voice of Obi-Wan Kenobi, or whatever.
James
Like
Earl
he,
Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
James
like
Earl
they were
Jones.
like. No, James Arnold Taylor. Like they did a stream last night promoting Gabriel and the Guardians, but they also promoted Isom 3. It just dropped like last Friday. So, shout out to Eric on that. How you boys feel about that? How you guys feel about Eric just like progressing and getting better every single week?
Dude,
Bro
I
fails
got-
at failing.
Dude, I had to tell you this much. The meltdowns are glorious. I should do a compilation of all the meltdowns that's going on because
You should do that, bro.
I mean,
Yeah, you got to.
EBS was on a stream the other day. He was like, he was trying to tell Rippa to treat his audience and the people that buy his stuff like he does. I'm like, the
So,
only thing is
Not getting nothing
EBS,
on time.
EBS. The problem between you, but the difference between you and young Rippa, Eric July actually says that he's going to put something out on time. He does. Cyberfrog has been MIA for a billion years now. It's never coming out. If I was people that literally sunk money into that project, get your money refunded.
I'll be suing.
You're never going to see it.
suing.
There
You're
was
never
people
gonna see it.
I read
No,
a while ago that hate Eric. They're like, hate him or like him, at least he gets his stuff done on time.
Yeah.
They're like, I don't like
It's
him, but
like-
at least he gets it on time when he says it's going to be done.
Yeah, no,
It's-
like
you can't complain. You can't complain with Rippa. Like, he gonna get your stuff out on time or whatever.
Yeah,
He's
whether
got
you
successful
like him or
business.
not, at least he gets the stuff done, whether or not.
Well, also you gotta look at it this way. So he's been more consistent on the timing on how this stuff goes out. It's like every couple of months he's putting out a new product every couple of months, and it's going to get to the point where Eric is going to be at a position to where he could probably drop a comic book per month, like the big wigs do.
Yeah.
And I mean, I can't. We already know Yaira is about to drop. I mean, the pre-sales for her are off the fucking charts. Isom 3, the sales are off the charts on
Pre-sales
how many
are,
books
yeah.
through the roof.
The Secret War, the War is going crazy too.
Mm-hmm.
And Blood Roof,
Horseman,
like all those, and Horseman, yeah.
Horseman.
All multi-million-dollar campaigns. And what is the difference between him and EBS? His shit is coming out and it'll be on time. There's no
He's actually
delay.
releasing.
It's like, I have to give Ripa props because he's finally got to the point where he just doesn't give a damn what people say or think about him. And that's what he needed. That's what he fucking needed the whole time. When Jeremy and other people had that talk, be like, Ripa, who gives a fuck what they say about you?
Mm-hmm.
They can't touch you. They're jealous because you put out a better fucking product than they do. Just keep doing it. You'll get the respect. You'll get the love from the people that loves your comic books, and they'll come back multiple times. And he
Which
said,
cover was that, Reese?
Which one?
For Gooding.
Vetlaw.
I think this is like cover B or no, cover A. Yeah. Ooh. But yeah, man. Like when they say that, oh, Ripper don't got no fans. Ripper don't, like, they don't know, they don't have the books or whatever. Like they all lie. Like, listen, I got my books, baby. Dude, I got it right here, baby. Like,
I got this cover for Gooding.
Yeah. Dude, I can't wait till I get Yaira 2, like Isom, all that, man. I'm gonna get listen. As long as Eric keeps on putting out these comic books and just like, I just want to see his haters like get mad. That's all I really want to do. Like I told Eric all the time. Week.
No,
well, you gotta
remember the Rippaverse is not going to last in the next 5 years. Remember that the Rippaverse is definitely going to be.
Remember, if it makes under $1 million, it's a failure.
This is the risk. This is the reason why I can't stand bootlickers and fucking bootlickers, panderers, and shit. Because look what they're fucking doing over there. EBS and them doing over there. They got their fucking fanboys over there, literally on their knees, saying we'll do anything for. I mean, EBS and them's doing anything for clicks and views. Literally on their knees with everything.
Did they borrow Kamala's knee pads?
Well, the EBS has special ones made. He got them from Isaac. When you look at all these campaigns that Eric has had, every one of them's been $1 million or equivalent to $1 million.
Almost like almost $1 million. Yeah.
What's up, Jeff? Hey, Jeff from up north.
Yo,
hey,
Jeff,
brother. And
Jeff from up north. What's up, brother?
And it's to the point where, when you look at EBS is so desperate that he's literally getting people to go after Eric, go after all this shit. Because why? Because EBS, he's a third-rate fucking comic. He's not even third-rate. He's
that's too much of a compliment.
He's a crackhead. He's literally smoking crack. He's on drugs. We've seen the videos. And he's just
it's like, as Eric said, crack is bad. Like, you should stay off of it.
He's what we call petty.
But dude, this is the thing. He's trying. He thinks that Nick Rekieta got all this fucking people looking at him and shit, and he's bootlicking and he's trying to pander to these people that say, "Hey, I'm on drugs too. Come look at my shit."
Yeah.
All I just gotta say is shout out to Eric July, good friend. Shout out to the Saska sisters, like y'all guys rock, whatever. Like, you know, we like once again, as long as they just stay humble and keep on putting these great products out. They ain't just good products. I'm gonna say they're great products, or whatever. These stories right here are amazing. I literally got into a debate with this one. There's this one person, like, we got into a debate on why Sam Wilson is not a good Captain America. We'll talk about that later. But I try to tell them listen, why are you going to worship a race swap character where you can just get original black characters or whatever? And then I pointed her to the to Isom or whatever. I literally told her about Eric July's book or whatever. But they're not going to support it because they're not really about it or whatever. So most of these people that claim that they love diversity don't really care about diversity like that.
They
so
care about the virtue
No,
signaling,
they don't.
The glory it brings them. That's all they care about.
Yeah. So.
But shout out! I
mean,
didn't get a chance to watch this last night because I was real busy last night messing around with stuff. But I'll try to watch it this weekend. I like Johnny Yonblaj. He's a hell of an actor.
Yep.
Come on, Adam, Mighty Morphin, Black Ranger, baby, let's go.
Listen, man, when you got voice actors like this on your side, you can't tell me nothing. And then you got Dean Cain as the Horseman voice. You can't tell me nothing, bro.
I got an idea how I got an idea how he got the dude that does the voice of Obi-Wan. It was Jay. Because he's good friends with Jay. He's
definitely Jay.
Yeah.
I mean, Jay's
definitely Jay.
Which we gotta remind Jay. Jay, you said you would come on our show after MegaCon. We're holding you to it.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't know. His admission his admission of bathroom usage. It might be a little
Well, I'll have to ask him about that.
Yeah. Don't worry, people. I'm trying to get with Jay. I'm trying my best to try to get him on here, but he's trying to make his pirate book or something like that. Whatever excuse that is, but whatever. Don't worry. We'll yo
Sophie, I would love to talk to the Theory. I think that would be really cool.
I didn't get the chance to talk to him, unfortunately.
I like to talk to Theory.
I wanted to, but I also couldn't. I also could not find him.
Two Star Wars fans, man. I would love to talk about Star Wars, man. I love Star Wars. I love the old school shit.
Theory. I'll put that on the list to see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. That's all I can do. Well, since we're talking about Star Wars, we might as well talk about the liver spotted demon herself.
Okay, so
Kathleen Kennedy.
Yeah, give me a second.
So we've heard this for years and years. Mike Zero made millions off of this, millions of views off of this.
You should have did what Mike Zero did, man.
Yeah, I know. We fucking could. But so we know that there's a lot of outlets that are saying that, she's stepping down. My problem is I don't think she's going to step out. It's going to be on one of those situations where it's going to be she's either going to be carried out in a body bag or they're going to find her at her home, not breathing for her to leave Lucasfilm.
She's going to leave until she's damn good and ready. That's how I see it. She's going to leave until she's
earlier. My opinion.
Go ahead, Atomic.
My opinion was simply that I would love to see her go. I would love to see her leave the company, and all that.
Yeah.
But is it likely? No.
Speaking on that.
Oh wow.
I just want to say this to everybody that's out there that's hooping and hollering and saying finally it's over. It's not over.
No, it's not. It's not.
Okay.
It's still an L. It's still an L for everybody because one, she got to walk away when she wanted to walk away. And two, she left the franchise and being miserable. And three, I guarantee you, she's gonna pick a puppet monkey to that she can control while she's at home. This ain't over, bro.
The rumor is it's gonna be Dave Gay Man Filoni.
Probably will be. I mean, he's a right hand dude. He is her right hand pegging partner. I mean, she loves pegging him all the time.
Let's say it is confirmed that she's leaving. It would be a few months from now, even when it's announced. It won't be instantly.
dude, she ain't gonna leave.
I know.
She's not gonna leave.
I'm saying if it's
makes too much
officially
money.
announced that she's leaving, it will
She
not be
makes-
right. It will be not right away.
Dude, she's
leaving
she
fucking
she's
burning
multi-million.
pile of something of just ashes.
Yeah.
I think she. Okay, this is my only reason why I think she could leave. This is just speculation. This is just
Age?
speculation. Just take a grain of salt. One, it's age, but two, like since like it's that Gina case too, or whatever. Like it's going to Discovery,
Oh,
and like
that's a good point.
that's
That's a good point.
it's one of them things of I better like get up out of here. So like wash my hands away from this because she knows she messed up or whatever. Like she was hoping and she was banking that Gina Carano was not gonna say anything and like hoping the case in LA would just drop it. But nope. You don't have to go on the stand.
I will say it is very oddly timed that this just announced that she said she's not leaving out of the blue. Or it's just an oddly timed that now she makes a comment on it now after a few days.
So I was listening to Derek Anderson, like AKA the DA. Go check his channel out. He's really good or whatever. But he was saying he's saying that his like some of the sources, like big sources on this, like was we're saying that were the first people that said that she wasn't leaving, like when they said the first article, but they're saying like this is the same people that saying that she is leaving. So like it's kind of like one of those things of like it's there, or whatever. Who knows or whatever, but I'm just gonna say this. It's not a win for the Star Wars fans, the community, the franchise, because it's like Ryan said, like
Star Wars is dead.
She gets to walk away.
Yes.
She gets to walk away and like she's gonna get praise for this. She's gonna get praise or whatever.
When she wins or not, it's not a win because we've basically
Ebola
been bullied for 10 years.
Ebola. She's won. She's already won.
That's
what I'm saying.
That's the problem.
That's what I'm saying. It's not a win.
I would like to add something really quick.
Go ahead, Patriot.
Go ahead.
So simply, like, Star Wars fans have been pretty much constantly losing since Disney bought Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Even if she leaves, like, it's not gonna mean much because like it just
she's gonna pick the person. She's gonna pick a person.
Well, she's she's marching away proudly from an IP she massacred. Star Wars was one of the coolest IPs out there.
Anything Lucasfilm, Star Wars,
Indiana Jones. Willow.
Yeah, and you also got to look at it this way. When it comes down to it, Dave Filoni is the successor. We all know this. And I think the only best thing that Disney Star Wars ever put out, it has to be Rogue One, and after that, everything's shit.
After that, it's Rogue One, then Andor, but no one really cared about Andor.
Fuck Andor. I never liked Andor.
Watch it.
As someone, I watched season 1. It's fine, but it's just incredibly boring and slow.
He's a character that's in one movie that did not deserve. There's other characters in the Star Wars universe that deserved more of a backstory or talking about them more than fucking Andor. What up, baby?
The other thing is, it's a character that eventually dies.
Got massacred. Boba Fett got massacred.
That was just bad.
I stopped watching Star Wars after that.
What, you didn't like the Power Ranger scene?
Oh, for fuck's sake. Also, hey, ABF.
Which is worse, Obi-Wan or Boba Fett?
I tolerated Boba Fett. Obi-Wan was just absolute dog shit.
Yeah.
That chase scene. Oh my gosh, in the forest.
I could tolerate Boba Fett because
I say was just underwhelming. Where Obi-Wan was just straight up insulting.
At least it doesn't break the lore like fucking Obi-Wan did. Obi-Wan broke the lore left and right.
Yes,
it was. The only good scenes were the were the prequel scenes that they had.
Yeah.
What do you guys think
Outside
about
that, it
Kevin
was-
Feige taking over Star Wars?
No,
He's not. He's not.
Get out.
I know he isn't.
It's going to be Filoni because he's been groomed by Kathleen to take over because, literally he goes into her office at 5:00 every afternoon and he's carrying a big bottle of lube and a big bag so he can get pegged.
And toy shoes for her.
Yeah, and it's just how it is.
He
Star
was
Wars is
basically
dead.
Execute Order 66 George Lucas.
Yeah.
I mean, everything Star Wars at this point is just it's dead. It's gone. It's
Yes.
non-existent. I'd rather watch theories or like fanfics on
The
YouTube
first one was good.
Of Star Wars stuff than
The Vader
anything
ones.
now. Yeah.
The Vader fan film was good.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
first.
For sure.
It's just very kind of sad. It's like you had the best franchise and you killed it in 10 years or less.
Dude.
Because she never cared about this stuff, man. Like, and then did you see that list where everybody was saying they were giving her credit for all the stuff that Steven Spielberg did?
They do that every time. They're like, she did this, and I'm like, is getting coffee that?
I was going to say she was Kathleen giving myself some coffee.
It's like it's almost like there's
No,
a
she
difference
didn't.
between a producer and the director of the movie.
It's a participation trophy, pretty much. Like, she was just there. And they're like, oh, we're going to give her credit.
She was probably just making sure all the scripts were ready and stuff, or something in the background. She didn't help. Didn't really have a big impact on the movie itself. It's like, would the movie have made a difference if Kathleen Kennedy was not there? Probably not.
Yeah.
Dude, no, she wasn't much of an influence on the quality of the film. She was just there in the background.
Yeah.
Also, can you guys hear me when I lean back?
Yeah.
Okay.
What a vagabond.
Also, hey, vagabond.
Hey, sorry.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. I'm just adding something for the the discussion on Kathleen Kennedy. It's a little something. It's a little something. It's something I like to say. Do a little trolling. We do a little trolling.
Well, take the pants off. Take the pants off. Take your pants off.
I just want to suck a dick to see what it tastes like.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
What do we call it? Stalker Plagueis or something?
Yeah. Thank you, Sophie, for help making that for me.
Do a little bit of trolling. So let's go ahead and check the chat.
Before we do that, we do have one more thing that's in internet news.
Oh yeah,
the list got dropped today. Supposedly, the Epstein list got dropped today, and there's a controversy going on with how influencers got to see it before everybody else. We will keep an eye on it, and when we get the papers
Rumble exclusive,
and yeah, most likely, or we'll record it and we'll put it up there. But just keep an eye out. We'll let you guys know when we get a chance to look at everything. And God, that's just so fun. There are people are literally having meltdowns over this. It's hilarious.
I mean, the one thing I'm just gonna say is you shouldn't be smiling or acting happy over a Epstein list with the worst people doing the worst amount of acts. That's all I'm. That's my only problem with it is that there shouldn't be happy acting like you got an Xbox for Christmas or something.
I mean, we're gonna see it. we're gonna see it, and when it comes out, we'll take a look at it. We'll get together with our in our war room, and we'll look at everything, and we'll talk about. We might talk about it next week sometime. Maybe Rumble.
I know Jeremy was Jeremy was
that
pissed
Jer- is
about
that-
this all.
Jeremy was
he was
not
pissed.
happy.
Is that
There's a
DC Dream
lot of
holding
people
the,
there, man.
Yeah, I think
I
the
think
main
so.
contention people
There's also
had.
rumor is that those binders have nothing, are like empty, and they don't actually have any lists in there.
Oh, I think the
Go
main
ahead,
contention
Vagabond.
people had was. Yeah, I think the main contention people had was they didn't release it digitally. They just did the binder thing, and I think that's what people were mostly mad about, as opposed to just release it online for everyone to see, easy access.
Yeah, because they said they were going to be transparent, and this is less than transparent. It was a mess.
So I believe that's going to be on the FBI's website probably by tomorrow, because they had to block out like the kids' names and shit, and people that were not, because there's a lot of people that are on these lists that didn't even go to the island. They might have flown on the planes, but they didn't go to the island.
Yeah.
Like Trump was one. We know Trump was one of them, and there might be a few others, but that.
And then the thing is, like, as soon as Trump found out about Epstein, he cut him off like quick.
He banned him
whatever,
from Mar-a-Lago. He kicked him out of Mar-a-Lago and never let him back in there. So yeah. So that's that on that. So Ebola, how's our chat doing tonight?
Give me 1 second. Why? Stop. We have ABF. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, so I seen ABF posted a picture up there that says Alec Baldwin.
Yeah, ABF, what are you doing trying to get in fights?
ABF, are you flying with just your finger?
Yeah, he's flying all right.
That's crazy, dude. It's fake news. I'll give you a full pardon if you just tell me that you killed that woman. I was like, oh boy, sir. Like,
that's bold to go straight up to him and say it.
Now, I'm like Jeremy. If that dude would have try to come up to me or whatever, and like he was in my face saying all that, I probably would have slapped him.
I agree with Jeremy. If
I knocked him on his ass.
If Alec Baldwin came around and clocked him in the face, I would say it's deserved, because you're in his face doing it.
You're in his personal space.
Opposed to the Robert De Niro, where it's far away and not in his face.
Well, the thing is, Robert De Niro probably would actually hit him. Like, that's just the thing.
That might be also why he was away. He's like, I know Robert will probably actually hit me.
Yeah.
So I'm not taking the chance.
So who else is in our chat tonight talking? Got Jeff up north. How you doing, brother?
We gotta get Jeff up north on the pod.
Well, he also punched I think, didn't he try to punch a lady with coffee or something?
Yeah, there's a Palestine supporter. It was hilarious. She kind of deserved it. Yeah,
it was welcome crime.
You know what?
Or
this is our last month of podcast for Black History Month.
I know, right?
Oh, yay! And how was the swim?
Why you say that?
Vagabond? How was your swim back?
Oh yeah, I had to swim back through traffic.
Did you enjoy swimming?
I did not enjoy it this time. I was rushing.
Oh man.
No,
Man.
Enjoy swimming. Enjoy swimming. No.
We got live. Enjoy swimming.
One of the roads was blocked off. I don't know, something happened to somebody. So all I saw was lights and all over the place. So I had to take a detour. But I was on Black People Time today too, so I guess that's in the Black History Month as well.
Oh Lord. Well, since he took a detour to a farm, so let's go ahead and get that trailer trash up, man.
Okay.
Time for trailer trash, everybody. Let's get it. So up tonight is probably my favorite comedy duos of all time, Cheech and Chong's last movie. So I saw this the other day, and I'm a big Cheech and Chong fan. I mean, Cheech and Chong are the fathers of the stoner comedy, hands down. They introduced the world to Pee Wee Herman. They introduced the movie to multiple actors and stuff. And so let's get into the trailer, Ebola.
All right.
How many people here smoke grass?
That's a government survey.
Man, they were so young back in the day.
Over $200 million. The first rock and roll comedians. No doubt about it.
Cheech and Chong!
You sure we're going the right way?
We're in the middle of fucking nowhere.
No, we're southwest of fucking nowhere. We're not in the middle yet. So is this a documentary or a movie?
I don't know, man. All we can do is be funny.
Am I driving okay? Back in the day, comedians weren't respected.
It's a movie documentary.
We weren't afraid to get gross with them.
Yeah.
Hey, this is what they really
Dude, I love Cheech and Chong, man.
What do we call ourselves?
So
Richard
great.
and Tommy? No.
Tommy and Dick? No. Cheech and Chong.
That was it.
We were making up this method as we were going along.
I got the tape recorder set up.
Dave, come on, man, open up. I think the cops.
Dave's not here.
Already on the Billboard charts?
The movie comes out.
You know,
it's a
ABF,
giant
we need to do a
hit.
Cheech and Chong marathon.
It's not hard to see what drugs do to you.
Make it rich.
But money and success might spoil them.
You still won't
We
grow
gotta
your
do
mustache
Cheech
back.
and Chong up brother movie.
We're no longer partners.
Nothing lasts forever, Tommy. Nothing lasts forever.
I never met anybody quite like him.
Well, I thought there were many, Bolo.
It's very painful sometimes.
So as far as I know, this is their life as a duo, and I think it also talks about their breakup and what was the falling out between the two of them. I mean, Cheech and Chong was like probably one of the greatest comedy duos of all time, hands down. And they're like I said, they're the fathers of the stoner comedy. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have Pineapple Express or Friday or any other one. I mean,
even cartoons like a regular show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all right,
How
go ahead.
high?
All right.
But he's my best friend.
It's yin and yang, Cheech and Chong.
All that stuff that happened, why don't we just let it go?
Come on, baby, I'll give you a ride. Let's go.
Cheech and Chong.
The old stone charmers.
Look how far we've come.
Got a joint?
That joint?
Oh, I think I dropped some gummies.
Dude, it drops on the same day. It drops on the same day
Thank
as
you for clicking on our video, everybody.
All right, go ahead. Stop it.
420.
420. Drops on 420, baby.
Yeah,
It's perfect. It's perfect for that date.
yeah.
I think ABF. We should do a Cheech and Chong watch party. We need to. We gotta watch some. We gotta watch some Corkison Brothers. Up in Smoke. Nice Dreams.
Sophie says she doesn't know who they are.
Oh,
well,
of course she does.
She's from Peru.
That don't matter.
You know those movies are gonna like come to our country in the next week or so. So it should be
She
just
they just discovered internet, so don't blame her too much.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
I know exactly what movie to start Sophie off on. Up in Smoke, Cheech and Chong's first movie. Up in Smoke. Vagabond, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna make sure tonight we watch that. I'm gonna have a big bowl of fucking cheesy Doritos, and I'm gonna have a bunch of drinks. Because I will tell you, when you watch those movies, you're gonna get a contact high watching that shit.
Yeah. Oh man. Well, I guess we could get to our. Oh, go ahead.
Nagrinal just told her. I mean, they're from California. Cheech is Mexican, so you should know them, Sophie.
Oh,
damn!
That makes sense. Makes sense. Anything below North America is Mexico.
Yeah,
not like growing up in Southern California. They're like the biggest deals there because if you guys if you guys don't know, like Southern California is like big stoner culture or whatever. We used to do all kinds of things that are legal, and before they legalized it, of course. And then
when they legalized, it got less fun.
Well, honestly, it got more. I think it got more dangerous when they legalized it from when I left California, because since it's still illegal federally, so a lot of the dispensaries are just 100% cash businesses, right? So you get so people, that's a perfect opportunity to get robbed or whatever.
Look what ABM just said.
Oh
my gosh. Mexico, let's cry.
But they also have the skull people.
They have llamas.
Alpacas?
I thought you were going to say the Grateful Dead or
same
something.
thing.
Yeah, I just want to say this much, ABF. I think the next watch party that we should do in the GCA should be Up in Smoke.
Okay,
we should.
Okay, now ask
We
Isaac
should.
if he's seen that. I bet you he hasn't.
We should, man. I'm dude. I have Up in Smoke. And I think. I mean, there's only one Cheech and Chong movie that they don't do drugs in, and that's the Corkerson Brothers. That's the only one. Oh yeah, Yellowbeard. They don't do drugs in Yellowbeard, but Yellowbeard they're only in the movie like the last maybe 20 minutes of the movie. I love Cheech and Chong, man. Cheech and Chong's funny as shit. I would rather watch a Cheech and Chong movie than watch like Pineapple Express or any modern day stoner shit.
Honestly, I like Pineapple Express. Pineapple Express, I do correct though, but
it's okay, but not. It's not on the level of Up in Smoke or Next Movie or Nice Dreams.
Okay, so you want to know my favorite stoner movie is?
What?
Is Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Yeah.
Every single, like, I could, like, when I'm totally blazed out, I'll sit there and watch that. I got the biggest grin on my face to where my face is hurting from laughing so much, and then I pass out and wake up, and that's my go-to movie right there.
I agree with Danny McBride. Yeah. Hey, ABF, have you seen his movie Your Highness? God, that movie is fucking hilarious. He literally gets a dick. He cuts the dick off of fucking Minotaur and wears it like a trophy around his fucking neck. But yeah, in all, I do want to see that. I do want to see that because man, I love Cheech and Chong, and there's always been rumors on the reasons why they broke up all those years ago, and they both went their separate ways, and they had beef for years, and they got back together, and it's their last hurrah, and I'm glad to see it. I'm glad to see it. Yeah, I know, ABF, that's funny as shit. Yeah. So what's our next trailer? Oh, if anybody else got anything else to say before we go to the next one?
No, I'm good, man.
Yeah, I'm just waiting to go wait till 420 to watch this movie.
Yeah, so I think it's an anime style trailer. I mean,
So Chris, this is your pick for tonight. So what you got going on?
So I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like shout out to Kata because he was the one. I knew or whatever. Like shout out to Kata. Like he's the one that I saw on promoting this on his X account or whatever, and it's like basically like a African Laurel type of anime, and I thought it was pretty cool. And everybody keeps saying that there's not enough black representation. Well, Ebola, roll that beautiful beam footage.
All right.
Wow. That's the first time I've seen the new Cartoon Network logo thing. But
it
what do you guys
reminds,
think about it?
I definitely can see the Avatar vibes in there.
Yeah, I will say it kind of reminds
I'm getting like
me
African
of
Avatar, and I'm okay with it. However, I thought that was pretty cool. However,
it reminds me of that anime on Netflix years ago that was based on a Philippine lore.
well, honestly, I think it's good because the problem we have with when it comes to black media in general, it's always, hey, we want a representation, so let's find a white character and turn it black or some shit, or hey, this is an Asian character. That's always what it is, and like Africa has its own lore and history and stuff that there's
And
so much you
mythology.
can pull from. Yeah, there's so much you can pull from that it's extremely lazy and a slap in the face if all you could do is like, oh, let's make black Batman or whatever, So this is a step in the right direction, and I wish more stuff is promoted like this.
I absolutely love like African mythology. It's so fascinating.
Yeah, like even the Little Mermaid, right? So if you don't know, there's an African deity that where it's a Orisha of water, and she's motherly and caring, and that's what could you done for your own mermaid without trying to change anything from the Little Mermaid or whatever. Like there's so much stuff you can do without trying to like, oh, let's have black Vikings, or let's turn one of the characters from Asgard to be black or whatever. Just there's so much lore, like it's completely lazy if you don't go on this route.
Yeah, and that's what I was talking. I was talking to a girl the other day about what you were talking about, Vagabond, like because she was saying like her reasoning on why she didn't care about why race swapping is not as bad like people think. She was saying like, well, they're doing the same job, so why does it matter? I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, oh, you're one of those people that don't want to understand. But
well, because then the other argument they make is like, oh, well, if we don't do it, no one's gonna like it, which is completely false. Like, how many
and
people
that's
like
what I told her. I told her about the Spawn. I told her about the Spawn series. I said like, okay, I said like, okay, Spawn is an indie project. It's not part of Marvel or DC. Like, and it's really, 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 really successful. Like, I mean, really successful or whatever.
So,
and he's a black character or whatever. Everybody that I know that's white likes Spawn or whatever, or like they like Static Shock or
Blade,
or like they like Cyborg, Blade, John Stewart's Green Lantern. Like, there's a lot of people. Yeah.
What are you gonna say, Atomic?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Sorry, my headphone kind of cut out for a second, so I don't know if you guys said this, but oh god, what is his name? Static Shock. He might be DC, but he's still one of the. I love that character. I was like, dude, this motherfucker is so cool.
Yeah.
Well,
I ain't black. Cool, man.
Well, even like the Proud Family before they changed the Proud Family, like the Proud Family originally, everyone loved the Proud Family because it was for everyone. Yeah, they were black characters. I mean, the modern Proud Family, you can say whatever about that.
At least I got to meet her.
Yeah.
Lord, Louder and Prouder is freaking horrible, dude. Like
that song was so bad.
Was that the one where they did that play
presentation
thing?
Yeah, they started they said that all white people were bad or whatever. I was what
the white person
turn into?
The white person just held the signs.
Yeah.
Hey.
Poor Zoe, man. She didn't deserve that.
Well, even like the Boondocks, there's just as much white
Oh.
folks that love the Boondocks than black folks.
I
Like,
love the Boondocks, man.
Yeah, but like that's what I'm saying. Everyone liked the Boondocks. The PJs, Bebe's Kids.
Oh God, Bebe's Kids.
Bebe's Kids is
But, like,
hilarious, man.
You guys remember Waynehead?
Wait, that sounds familiar.
It's
it's the Wayne's Brothers cartoon where they has that that dude with the big old shoe, like
oh shit. This one?
Yeah. And then his dog was the dog had like 3 legs or something.
Yeah. I mean, who's the hallway patrol dude? Like the black dude, like I think his name was Fairmont or whatever. Like him or whatever.
But like,
yeah, he was a bald headed black dude. Like he basically told old girl that her chicken was dry.
oh man, I love that scene. I never watched the show, but I seen that scene. It's
I think it's Fairmont. I think it's called Fairmont. Yeah.
Yeah, it's from Disney Channel, and
yeah,
you know what?
I think it's called Fairmont.
Becky? Yeah, you know what, Becky? That chicken was dry, and then he walks.
That chicken. There's 2 things that I can't stand: liars, and the second thing is your chicken was dry.
You guys want to know who my favorite? In honor of Black History Month, you guys want to know who my favorite black actor was?
Who?
Robert Downey Jr.
Oh Lord. I'm a dude that plays another dude that plays another dude.
This guy's another dude.
This guy's another dude.
When Eddie Murphy did the white face and like he was walking around pretending he was
Bridge.
What?
You never seen Eddie Murphy do whiteface?
Oh no, I did.
Oh dude. You mute yourself, Phantom.
Oh yeah, it's Coming to America. So.
No, it was a different one. Where it was like he was trying to experience the
comedy
world
skit.
As a white man. Yeah, and SNL. That one, I die laughing at that one too.
Well, I mean,
that one was funny.
He played the Jewish guy, the white Jewish guy in the fucking Coming to America, which nobody knew was Eddie Murphy till like years later when he said, "Oh, that was me."
At the end credits, like, oh man. But yeah, man, this show just showed you that like you can do African lore characters or whatever. You know, there's a fan bases out there. So yeah, people should check it out or whatever. I might check it out myself.
I'm definitely curious about it.
I got a question. Should we torment the chat? Should we torment them with something that dropped today?
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
do you want me to?
Yeah, let's do it.
Do we have to?
Yeah, let's do it.
I
want to see this. I want to see the chat suffer.
I don't usually allow 3 trailers, but I'll allow it this time. Just only this time.
It's technically not a trailer.
Is that because of me?
It's just a teaser, but
teaser. Yeah, whatever.
But
it's a motion picture that's showing pictures.
So everybody knows that they love it. They love Shrek. Here's the official teaser to Shrek 5.
Who punched him in the face?
Hey, Magic Mirror, who's the fairest of them all? Why, Shrek, of course.
Ew, Dad.
Ooh, mommy like. Who's making this stuff?
And yes,
Whoa! Shrek 5, starring Mike Myers, Eddie Murphy, Cameron Diaz, and Zendaya? Oh, damn. Only
God.
in theaters.
Of course,
Christmas
Zendaya.
2026.
Oh,
of course, Zendaya's there. Yeah.
Yes. Someone mentioned as a joke, maybe they put the Magic Mirror as a jab at Disney for their Snow White movie.
Well, they make the whole point of Shrek is making fun of everything from Disney. But honestly,
Yeah.
I only seen the first
I only
two
seen the
Shrek.
first one.
I,
Yeah.
I've
I only,
seen all 4. The fourth one was
Just watch the 2. Just watch the first 2.
The only
yeah.
two. The
wasn't
first two are the
wasn't
only
the
ones that
third one
matter.
in 3D or something?
Yeah, I remember the fourth one was the Rumpelstiltskin one.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Yeah, but
The Shrek movies.
ABF, yeah, she's in it. Some people are like, "Where's Pedro? Is Pedro going to be in it?"
Yeah,
Probably.
he's gonna be Puss in Boots.
I'm sorry, dude.
The Puss in
Like,
Boots movie was better anyway.
Oh, Lightyear's better.
Just watch the Last Wish instead of.
I'm sorry. I can't stand Zendaya. I don't hate. By the way, I don't hate Zendaya, but I just don't see the hype. Like my friends keep on telling me that she's a great actress, but I don't see it. Like we get into arguments about this all the time. I don't see it.
The only thing I seen her in was Dune 1 and 2.
The only thing I've seen her in is Spider-Man and
She's
Greatest Showman.
terrible. I have to say, in Spider-Man: No Way Home, it was okay. Her role in that movie was okay. It wasn't great. It was just okay.
She is.
It's like I don't even hate like now there are people that actually hate Zendaya. I just don't see the hype. I don't hate the young lady. I just don't see it.
She's fine at best.
She
is like
plays the
I mean
like, same personality in almost every movie though.
She has resting.
Now,
dude, she has one. She only has one way of acting. Bitch face.
I'm just gonna say this. I think it's because she's like with Tom Holland. She's about to get married with Tom Holland, and like Tom
pregnant?
Holland doesn't want to.
No,
she's not pregnant.
She's marrying Tom Holland.
Yeah.
Tom Holland proposed to her like 2 months ago or whatever.
Oh, I don't even know, but I mean, I don't even like Tom Holland Spider-Man, so I didn't watch any of those Spider-Man movies.
I don't mind Tom Holland Spider-Man.
Well, my
I don't
problem
mind
is
Tom Holland Spider-Man. I just think he's Iron Boy Jr. But like I just like making fun.
That was my problem. He had all his enemies are literally because Iron Man did something, and I'm butthurt about it.
Well, the reason why I didn't watch it was because he
Mysterio.
was Iron Lad, and then I heard Mary Jane wasn't going to be Mary Jane, just MJ thing.
And they also ruined Mysterio as a villain.
But
their reasoning is like her Mary Jane is not the same Mary Jane. Like there's two Mary Janes in the same universe. Hers is just Michelle Jones.
So
why don't you make the next one have Gwen Stacy instead?
Well, the problem.
I still think that's stupid if you're saying that there's two MJs that are you got the actual real MJ in his universe, and then you got Michelle Jones.
Yeah,
well,
it's stupid.
Him being
like, you should have not told me that.
Yeah, him being Iron Lad defeats the whole purpose, like, of Spider-Man, where Spider-Man's like this uber nerdy guy. Like he gets beat up a lot. Once he gets the powers, he starts like inventing all kinds of stuff on his own, and like he didn't, originally he doesn't shoot webs, so unless he makes a little serum thing to put in his arms, and like he becomes like a super genius, and then him being under the shadow of Iron Man defeats that. That's like the main attribute of Spider-Man, so that's why I stayed away from those movies.
Well, it's like what they did with this.
So it was a little bit different. Like I see what they
Grace, let Tom. He was talking. You cut him off.
Yeah,
I didn't. My bad, bro. Like
no,
go ahead.
It's all right. I think my mic is a little quiet right now. No, what I was gonna say was what they tried to do in the MCU was they rushed straight to the Civil War storyline immediately, where Spider-Man in those comics was not close, but he was with Iron Man a lot. But he
was already established.
Yeah, but he was already established in the universe. But they just it just like they were trying to. I have mixed feelings about Tom Holland Spider-Man. I think there are moments in each movie that are spectacular. Like I think the illusion scene in Far From Home was amazing fight scene to watch where Tom Holland Spider-Man was getting his ass kicked. But to me, he's never going to be the top Spider-Man. That belongs to Tobey Maguire to me.
I'll be honest with you. I never liked. I've only have one of them. That's No Way Home. That's the only Tom Holland Spider-Man movie I have is that one. I could care less.
Yeah,
with the
I
rest of
only
them.
have the first one, but I honestly don't really care about any
I got
of
all
them.
3 of them. I got all 3 of them. I get what they were trying to do. They were trying to make sure that it wasn't like close to Toby and Andrew Spider-Man because we already seen those storylines already. I see what they were trying to do. The execution, it's like 50-50 with me too. I agree with Atomic Patriot or whatever. I think Tom Holland is just okay. Like I don't think he's like. I don't think he's better than Toby.
I used to think
I think
he
he's
was
just
a mixture
okay.
of both, but now he's just kind of okay.
I will say
he's just okay.
Tom Holland's a good actor. If you guys have seen The Devil All the Time, Tom Holland plays that in that movie, and it was a Netflix movie. I thought it was pretty good, but it's a very gritty and dark movie.
Yeah,
but he did a great job in that. Like,
well, I mean, he's about to be part of a Christopher Nolan movie, so like you have to be somewhat a pretty decent good actor if he's picking you. So I mean, Tom Holland, I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing against the guy. I hope he does. Well, and like that's cool. Him and Zendaya. That's cool that him and Zendaya are, finna get married or whatever, and I wish them the best of luck. You know what I'm saying? So
I do wonder who he's gonna be in that movie, though.
Oh yeah, we already know that Matt Damon is Odysseus.
Yeah, I'm not sure I agree with that one.
Oh, we just have to wait to see. The movie won't be out for a few years. We won't get the teaser until probably next year. So we just have to wait and see.
Us. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, no. Nolan only made like one bad film, and that was what Tenet.
Yeah,
was the only real bad film he made. So
yeah, just going off it, this could be another bad, but we don't know for sure.
But I mean, The Dark Knight Rises is kind of fucking retarded. I hate that fucking movie. Bane's a pedo.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
it's a horrible adaptation of Nightfall. That's all I got to say about that.
It's
not good.
Yeah, not
yeah.
Good.
You want to pull up the chat, Phantom, see what is going on?
Yeah, go ahead and pull up, see what everybody's talking about in the chat tonight, Ebola, before we get into the 3-ring circus.
Yeah. They try to fast track him.
Yeah. Yeah, Michael Keaton did good in that movie. Like, I think he was a good Vulture. I thought he was okay. However, I was like, it's kind of weird. I'm seeing Batman playing a villain, but like, hey, it is what it is.
Hey, he worked as Vulture though.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Like, I thought he was a pretty good villain. Mysterio.
Yeah.
They changed so much of Mysterio in the second movie.
Why do you think I didn't
forget that there was a second movie.
I could care less about Mysterio. I mean, I love Mysterio, but he's just he shouldn't have been he shouldn't have been the main villain of that movie. I think you could have done something. You could have gotten a more A-tier villain for Spider-Man's second movie, especially if he's going to Europe. That's where they should have brought in Morbius. Morbius would have been a better character to bring into that movie.
I say someone else.
Who?
Kraven.
Yeah, I was thinking Kraven.
Kraven the Hunter, dude. Like,
my problem is they made him literally a mocap villain.
Yes.
Well, the thing is though, Mysterio, he would have to be mocap because of the costume. He would have to be mocap.
That's not what I meant. I meant in the movie itself, but it like actually make Mysterio like he is in the comics.
Well, they couldn't because of the costume limitations. It had to be mocap. It makes more sense with the mocap.
I think it worked in the setting they put it in.
I just didn't like the fact that Mysterio was Iron Man's enemy. Like it was more of another Iron Man.
It's not even. It broke the lore. It broke the lore because Mysterio was a stuntman magician who started doing crime. He makes his own.
But now he's just mad.
Yeah, he's just butthurt because of Tony Stark taking the glasses and making that program with it. It's fucking retarded.
And named it Fart.
No, he named it Barf. And
Barf.
Freaking Mysterio was like, "Oh my gosh, that's so offensive," and I'm like, "Dude,
shut up."
He's using it for something that could save like so many people's lives from like depression and shit like that. And
it was
pissed off because he called it something comedic. He named it something light.
It's like, yeah, they're basically just saying like, yeah, we're just getting our revenge off of Stark. Oh, so you're trying to get your revenge off of a dead guy? Okay, gotcha.
Other villain is pretty much Iron Man related, and it's stupid.
Yeah,
and don't get me started on the Skrulls. Don't get me started on the Skrulls.
Yeah,
I have not watched that, and I'm not ever going to watch it.
Let's just say it's.
Let me just tell you this. So Nick Fury and Amanda Hill are the fucking Skrulls from fucking the husband and wife Skrulls from Captain Marvel.
Wow.
Talos and I can't remember the female's name.
Whatever her name is, they were Skrulls the entire time.
Irrelevant bitch.
All right. I guess we can go to the circus.
Mo was in his booster seat again.
Oh yeah. Hey Mo.
His booster seat.
Hey Mo. Yo, don't forget, dude. So we were just talking about Star Wars. So.
Well, take the pants off. Take the pants off. Take your pants off.
I just want the sucker dick to see what it tastes like.
He's like flipping you off right now as we speak.
I feel a disturbance in the force.
He is not.
But yeah, so let's go to the circus. It's time for Clown of the Week.
Yeah.
I got a little something new that I'm doing something new with the Clown of the Week because I'm going to retire that thing. So I am going to start playing this. Tell me if you guys can hear it.
I like that.
Yes.
I like that.
So let's talk about old race baiting Joy Reid. She had her last episode.
She looked like a man right there.
Monday night. She got fired, and I think, and I'll be honest with you, I think the next person to go is going to be who's that? Who is that?
Rachel Maddow.
Yeah, Maddow's
the Malcow.
Yeah.
Did you see their new NBC person? It looks.
Yeah, she got replaced by a black
man.
A black
guy with an afro.
Who wears a dress? Or
yes.
That's a man. That's a man.
That is a man.
That's a man, dude.
Oh my!
That's Joy Reid.
Yeah.
Damn, she is ugly as hell. I'm sorry.
So Ebola, just play the clip. This is hilarious.
My show had value. And my show had value. And that I'm sorry. That
ain't no
that what I was doing.
I wish I had the clip the world's smallest
value. And in the end,
right
I try not to cry on TV. And I think it's kind of like TV, so I apologize. And then it mattered. I see Karen is there, and she's been texting me as well. And so what I will just say is that in the end, thank you.
That's her husband.
Where I land is that the moment that
you
of
stop
guilt
it,
that I
Lola.
felt
You
that I went
stop.
hard on so many.
So we know that MSNBC has like lost just a good portion of their viewers
audience.
And so one of the reasons why she got fired was not too long ago. She did a show, literally calling Trump in Trump's White House, Elon Musk, everybody that are part of the MAGA movement, the funny people from World War II. And she had a racist tirade on her last episode, and she's gone. And Rachel Maddow that evening literally said that it was racist to get rid of her.
Even though they replaced her with a black person.
Yeah.
You're racist. They replaced her with a...
It's also worth noting her show did not get barely any views worth keeping.
But
what was
you know,
the show called again?
I don't know.
I don't know. I just know that it did not have a viewership to keep it alive.
The funny thing is, they're pulling up old tweets of hers. She was more homophobic than any of us combined.
Oh, isn't that ironic?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You say that.
Yeah, so
you say that like it was normal.
There were tweets that she did, talking mad shit about Don Lemon.
Yeah,
she called him fruitier than one of her tweets that she deleted was he's fruitier than a fruitcake, which there's no lies detected. He is fruitier than a fruitcake.
Who would have known that Joy Reid was really based?
Joy Reid based?
Who knew that?
Well, she's nothing but a race baiting bitch.
She's racist.
Yeah, she's racist towards white people and even to black people.
Yeah, so she was she made a video talking about how she wants white people to cry and she wants to drink up their tears, but now look who's crying.
Mm-hmm.
And we're laughing.
The fact that she had that meltdown when she says, "We get it, fine, you guys won, you guys finally won. At least this time you didn't storm the White House this time because you didn't get your way or whatever."
She said, "Leave us alone."
I was like,
well.
Oh gosh! So you guys can dish it, but you can't take it. You can dish it, but you can't take it, or whatever.
Well, part of the stuff she was lying. Like we all seen the January 6th videos. There's a bunch of dude bros just walking in the White House. Were there some people who did some stuff? Probably a little bit, but overall, it was a bunch of dude bros walking through. Yet she said nothing about people burning down buildings, businesses, trashing up people's houses during
in California
summer love. What was that one with transgender people? Yeah, they went through there and they actually trashed that place up. Didn't say nothing about
in Minnesota.
That. Yeah,
well, Minnesota.
Hey, don't forget last year Pride when they had trans activists at the White House naked.
Right.
Yeah,
and they praised it, and she praised it. She literally praised it.
They also put the trans flag or the pride flag, whatever you want to call it, in the middle of the White House. In between the two, in between the two American flags, which symbolizes you've been taken over.
Yes. So I want to add to what Vagabond said. Remember when the same people who were bitching and whining about the January 6th also praised the burning of the church under Trump's presidency. That caused him to have to go into the bunker for safety. And they called him a fucking coward. I'm like,
well, hold on a second back. At the end of the day, she's going to get a book deal. She's probably going to do a podcast. Yeah. She's going to come to YouTube. So guess what's going to happen when she comes to YouTube? We're going to troll the shit out of her.
Oh, that's
gonna be so good.
That's a bad decision.
I know she's the clown of the week, but can we have 2 more clowns of the week?
Well, we can also add Rachel Maddow to this shit.
Well, no. Okay, hold on. Did you see Gavin Newsom? He's about to start a podcast.
I saw that.
Oh, God.
No shit.
No,
we're gonna have fun with this.
Oh,
No
he
way.
put
that happened
yeah,
last night.
yeah, he made a ad for it where he's gonna talk to both sides. It doesn't matter who, but yeah, he's like, oh, we're not gonna
JD
have
Vance
politics on here. We're not gonna pick sides. We're gonna be unbiased.
Bullshit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, okay.
What is he? What's it gonna call? Was it gonna call? What's the name of that movie that they reference him as Patrick Bateman? American Psycho.
Oh
Is
no,
it gonna be the
but
American Psycho podcast or some shit?
probably. But not only that, here's also why I was saying we should add another clown of the week. You guys remember the Trash Taste podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah, so these guys in Japan,
Oh, yeah, I know about
Hassan
this.
Terrace Love and Piker or whatever his last name is, flew to Japan and joined their podcast, and it got ratioed so hard where they got more negative downvotes than upvotes.
Because people
Yeah.
on Social Circle don't like him.
Yeah, the Hassan one, it was bad.
Yeah, I was looking at something. I can't remember who. I saw a video today. It was Yellow Flash did a video about Hassan, where Hassan he's literally trying to like take out Asmongold on Twitch. I need to look into that. I need to make a video about that.
Yeah, someone were trying to praise him as the Joe Rogan for the left, and I was like,
Well-
the Joe Rogan for the left, let's call it Joe Rogan. And someone got mad at me.
Well, on the Trash Taste podcast, so later in the week, Hassan was like, "Oh, we need our guys to go in that chat and put more positive things about me in the chat to outride the negative."
Oh,
So,
That's not gonna go well.
Mhm.
You're gonna get out trophy regardless.
Well, we're talking about the same guy that praised 9/11, and then
No, he said Americans deserve 9/11.
well, not only
Well,
that,
still praising it.
Yeah, the
mean,
guy
yeah.
sponsors actual terrorists.
Oh yeah, he had a terrorist on his stream, then the Twitch unbanned the terrorist.
He pretends to be a socialist, but he's living his best life selling merchandise and flying all over the place.
Well,
The dude's
he's a
hack.
capitalist.
Dude,
It's a champagne socialist.
It's like
Yeah.
Yellow Flash said. The owner of Twitch gave Hassan a birthday party online. He literally did the birthday party of Hassan. And don't forget, Hassan was in that thing where he had to dress up like a fucking cat, female cat slave housekeeper bullshit, which was
Maid
retarded.
outfit.
Yeah, and don't forget who his uncle is. His uncle is
Was
Chink
can you
Eater.
try?
Chink Uger even called him out.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I don't think Shank likes Hassan.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
Shank's the one that brought him up in the first place onto the.
I know,
Young
but
Turks.
like, did you I saw freaking Hassan and Shank were on a stream a while back, and Shank freaking railed against Hassan to his face. That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Who likes animals more?
Well-
Shank or
Katie Dig Dogs.
No.
So
the other guy.
no, I do
Kamala's
know
VP.
that Ethan
Bosh.
Klein did a video on Hassan not too long ago. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet, where he did the nuke on his career thing.
I watched
And-
the whole thing.
So what was it? How was it, Vagabond?
It was good, especially if you're not familiar with everything Hassan has done. Like for me, it was a refresher because I know about Hassan for years. But so Ethan, the part of the thing was because if you're familiar, Ethan Klein had Hassan onto his podcast, and he was kind of So the thing is, Ethan Klein's kind of like when it comes to Israel and Palestine, he's kind of like in the middle where he's like, okay, I think Palestine should have their independence, or exist, or blah blah blah. And then he's basically a fence sitter when it comes to that. Hassan's like downright, hey, pretty much worse than Funny Mustache Man. I'm trying not to say the name on here. And so basically Hassan doesn't think the state of Israel should exist at all, pretty much. And then, but basically what would also happen is anytime Hassan was on his own streams away from Ethan Klein, he would say all kinds of dirty stuff about Ethan Klein and a bunch of this stuff. And then anytime Ethan's like, hey, I thought we were friends. Honestly, it's kind of the same thing with the EVS and Ripper thing that kind of started off. But it's like, hey, I thought we were friends, blah blah blah. What's with this? And then the guy's like, oh no, it's just my chat. It's just my chat. But it's not just his chat. It was Hassan's egging his chat on, and like
that's how you feel.
It was real bad. So of course they ended their podcast or whatever. And so basically Ethan, the new it's really good video to watch, because basically Ethan does his more research into Hassan's background, which he should have done in the first place. But I highly recommend. It's a good watch. It's about like an hour and 15 minutes or something like that.
It's probably one of his best content nukes he's done so far.
He's going to do a second part 2 to it as well.
And you gotta look at it, there's no malice. I mean, we know the reasons why he did the other ones, because he was ultra butthurt at the people that he did them about. But so I've heard great things. I've heard people like saying that Ethan did a real good job with this.
Yeah,
so I gotta watch it.
It's real good and real research. He said he's going to do a part 2. He might do as many as he can just to spread the awareness about how Hassan is. Because as much as we don't like the guy does get a big promotion on Twitch, and and the good thing is Ethan shows the all the stuff that like Twitch, the guy that owns Twitch, how he backs up Hassan, and that's why Hassan can break the rules no matter what. The guy even threw Hassan a birthday party. That tells you everything you need to know of how
we've known
Twitch is
clear bias.
I mean, that also explains why the literal terror guy got unbanned on Twitch.
Yeah. So Hassan, if you're familiar with Twitch's rules, Hassan breaks those rules 100% all the time. The only reason why he gets away with it is because he's actually best friends with the guy that actually owns Twitch. And the guy that owns Twitch, he single-handedly loves Hassan, so that's whatever Hassan does pass. So that's why Hassan doesn't get a ban or whatever. Hassan could probably show actual beheading videos and get away with it.
Yeah, I mean,
he could probably fuck on Twitch and not get banned.
I mean, he
there's women that have done that too.
Terror guy on stream on his show.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, Hassan doesn't have a dog right now to do it. So,
holy crap!
Oh my!
On that note, we can switch it in. We can switch it to pop culture, have some fun, because politics is boring as shit.
It also gets really dark.
Really, that wasn't politics, though. That wasn't politics.
That was more.
Yeah, I felt like it.
That was more Twitch.
It was. I would say it's a bit of both.
It's a little bit of both. Intertwined with politics.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we were going to talk about the Goonies thing, but like we said, like, you know what? Throw that out. We're going.
Ebola, check out the home.
I'm looking. Oh boy. Oh no.
What are we holding on for?
We got Risk It with a meme coming in hot.
Oh, okay.
Coming in hot.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
But while Ebola's doing that, we got a few announcements we want to talk about while he's getting that up. So
yeah.
This is our last For the Homies podcast stream at 9 o'clock Eastern. We're moving back to 8 o'clock Eastern. Damn. Time at Patriot. got
true.
him a woman. Got him a woman.
I fucking love this meme. It's funny as shit.
Is it me or she has a long ass neck?
She do.
She is a model.
You know what?
Bronchiosaurus.
She would make a good movie where she has to wear those rings around her fucking neck like those African women do.
Yeah.
But so this is our last 9 o'clock stream we're gonna have. We're moving it to 8 o'clock starting next Thursday. So keep an eye, remember that. And also we're gonna start doing some gaming in the Discord, and I'm gonna start recording gaming footage with anybody that likes to play anything. We have a guild in the Discord for Power World, which a lot of people are part of. Ebola, Vet Law, Atomic Patriot's going to be joining us soon, and we're going to start doing some gaming in Discord and start, putting it out there. So if you like playing video games and you're part of our Discord, let's try to find a game we all can play, and we'll have game nights. So, what else is we got talking pulp culture, Chris?
So first one is gonna talk about Andor real quick. Season 2 is coming out. How you guys feel about that?
I don't care. I don't care.
Season 1, so.
I don't really care. Personally,
I don't care.
I watched season 1. Season 1 was okay. It's just boring and based on a character that eventually dies. You don't really have any attachment to it anyway.
To me,
maybe that's Kathleen Kennedy's last win.
The last win is Andor season 2.
I said this when Andor season 1 came out. He's a character that did not deserve a Disney Plus show because he's just a one-off character. We know his history, we know his story, we know how he dies. It's like, why? No one.
We know
cares.
everything we need to know about the character. The Andor series was just to make money.
That's the thing. It's based on a character that you know where they're going to end up anyway. So what does it matter?
That's a good suggestion, UK gamer.
I would like to see Bill Barr's character from The Mandalorian. He deserves Disney Plus.
Yes.
That's actually a good one.
What happens after he helps Mando get the kid back? Let's see what happens.
No. Wait, I got a better idea. The story would before he left the Empire.
No, I got one better. Give us our Cara Dune fucking show you promised us, Disney Plus.
Where's that Squadron show?
That show is not gonna happen, man.
Yeah, I think
where's Rogue Squadron from Patty Jenkins?
I don't want Disney to do any more Star Wars stuff, honestly.
Just leave it alone.
Well, they will.
No more.
They will. We'll see what happens after Andor. What they're gonna do next.
No, this is what I wish they do is, hey, do like re-releases of the original trilogy, and then the prequels, right? And then just focus on merchandise. Other than that, they don't. They haven't done a good job.
He would want a Rose Tico story.
And he would make us watch it. And guess what? I would watch it just to see the train wreck happen.
I would watch it just to see if it would end up how bad it would be.
I second it, honestly.
It can't be worse than the Acolyte. Nothing can be worse.
Dude, we remember what we were saying. We were hoping there was going to be a season 2 of Acolyte so we could keep up making fucking content about the trash.
Oh Lord, Acolyte.
At least ABF did not make us watch Ahsoka. Ah, shit.
That was just.
Why would you say that?
What do you think
was bad?
What do you think is worse, Skeleton Crew or Acolyte?
I didn't watch Skeleton Crew, so I'm going to say Acolyte.
We watched the first 2 episodes of Skeleton Crew.
We watched the first episode, and we didn't watch it any rest of it because it was just absolute trash.
Okay, so with Skeleton Crew, like I'll be like I forgot about it to be honest with you, but like Acolyte is worse, however, because like Acolyte ruined the ruin the George Lucas
lore
or whatever on how like the Force is done or whatever. So
I'll
you
say this
know,
much.
The
I'll say this much,
thread.
JPF. If Ahsoka gets a season 2, I'm down.
It is. It already has a season 2.
I'm down to watch a watch party season 2 because I've seen
I
parts
think
of season 1, but yeah, I want to see
especially
who
Dave Filoni's in charge.
I want to see who they recast Ray Stevens.
That's my question.
Bailey
How are they gonna
character.
do that?
Yeah, see who they'll recast.
Yeah, my
So-
thing.
Or
Skeleton
they
Crew.
could just put him on that island. I think he's still on the same planet.
Yeah, I think Skeleton Crew would have been fine if they didn't put Star Wars in the name. Like,
That's what Jay said. He's like, the Skeleton Crew is good, but if there was no Star Wars in the name, it would have been better.
well, I don't think it was good.
It did not feel like Star Wars.
I meant it would have been better received probably.
It was.
If you didn't have Star
Dude,
Wars
you gotta
in the
remember,
name.
they said it was Goonies and Star Wars, and we had drunk 3PO come in there after that, and we had a discussion about the Goonies that night.
Yeah, we got to.
Cool.
Yeah,
it was cool.
Just talked to Jay
it's
that
freaking.
night, and
My first time in the Discord too that night.
I did not like. I didn't like it. I didn't like Skeleton Crew, and I'm glad we didn't finish it.
I didn't bother watching it.
I couldn't really like. I had no interest in.
I watched the first 2 episodes and I was done. I was like, "What is this?" I'm not wasting my time.
Well, the thing was, the reason why it doesn't feel like Star Wars is they start off in like a school, cul-de-sac of like a middle, like it could have been anywhere.
Suburbia.
Yeah,
it was suburbia.
It didn't feel like that's not Star Wars. Like we're not supposed to be reminded of Earth when we're watching Star Wars. So if they didn't,
ABF, I know, right?
Shameful.
It's
I
like
love the Goonies. I love the Goonies.
That Goonies debate was freaking hilarious, man. I was just like, oh, damn, y'all guys are like going blow for blow on this one. That was funny, man.
Hey, I love the Goonies, man. I love the
Goonies is
original
great,
movie.
dude.
I just don't want them to do a second movie. It's a one-off. They should not do another movie.
No second, no prequel. I don't want any more Goonies shit.
When I was in the Discord and y'all guys were discussing it, I was like, I can see your guys' side and I can see the other guy's side. I'm like I have the Goonies on Blu-ray, but like I'm not gonna say that I'm like a huge fan on it or whatever. And like I respect the Goonies. Like I think
the Goonies is amazing. Like anyone who doesn't say that is tripping.
Shout out to Jay.
So I saw that.
I was wondering why I got so quiet for a second.
Dude, I love the Goonies, man. Even though most of the, I mean, some of the actors are woke leftists. I love the Goonies. It's a one and done. When they put, I mean, they literally put their backs against the wall by saying this is Goonies in space, and it was not Goonies in space. It was
just this is the same woman that said that. This is the same woman that said that the Obi-Wan and Darth Vader fight is the rematch of the century, and what we got was a bunch of rocks thrown everywhere.
Oh yeah, that law. We'll probably talk about the Yasuke simulator next week.
Oh.
I want to try to find somebody that does gaming. Yeah,
well, I'm gonna try it out.
We need to talk after
fellow gamers.
We need to talk after stream about something.
Okay, so the next thing on pop culture list is Avatar is returning, and this time they have an Earthbender that's a woman. But guess what? They did not blame the destruction on Earth on Aang. They blame it on Korra. So you know what? I'm willing to watch it.
Let Vagabond. We talked about this the other night, and Vagabond had really good points on this. Go ahead, Vagabond.
Okay. So just to start off, I hate the Legend of Korra. Legend of Korra
didn't watch it.
It destroys the magic of the last Airbender. Why it was good in the first place. The reason why we love the lore of their universe And the problem with Legend of Korra, they moved it all the way too far in the future, where it was like they got cars, vehicles. It was like the Roaring '20s, like super fast.
It's
They
bored
were
though.
trying. Yeah, they tried to explain the where the origins of the Avatar state and all that came from. We didn't need to know that. We just left it a mystery, and no one asked for the answer to that. We just and when you just like overly trying to explain why things exist in your universe, it does a disservice sometimes. And that's the same thing I have the problem with Alien, the Alien series, is where when we first see the space jockey in Alien 1, after that first movie, we just know there's other things in space that maybe the human mind can't comprehend that's out there. But then once Prometheus comes, we're like, oh well, the space jockeys are this, and they created humans. Like trying to add things that didn't need necessary, and it just ruins the mysterious lore, which like a lot of things, like when you watch Dragon Ball and we know Master Roshi had the Fountain of Youth, so that's why he lives forever. But there's no other than that, they don't go a deep dive into where is the Fountain of Youth or whatever. It just leaves it as a mystery and open.
It's just happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
like they're not making a show about Master Roshi, who's like on his adventure to find the Fountain of Youth.
The thing is, though, then like later on, they retcon it to where he didn't really go after it. He went after some kind of like elixir from flowers, which I really didn't care.
Wasn't that the episode where like Goku and Krillin were like getting back together? Yeah, and like fighting.
Yeah,
and
but not only that. But the other problem with Legend of Korra is the relationship building between like the original crew, were like Aang, Katara, and Sokka, and all them. Like they really build you up.
Get the name right. It's Ong. It's Ong.
Ong.
Cut Katara.
Yeah, but Katara at the end of the series, like there's no build up or whatever. She was with the one of the other brothers that does the earth bending or whatever. And we get to the very end, and all of a sudden, the last episode, oh well, let me hold hands with this chick I had no chemistry with the rest of the series, and we walk into the sunset as if we're a couple the whole entire time. Like it came out of nowhere.
It came out of left field.
Yeah, like there was no build up to it. And I know whoever wrote the Qatar, they were like, "Oh, we're just wanting to own the chuds." That's not good story writing. That's just
all you're just gonna do is just mess up your story and just piss off everybody. That's all that's gonna happen.
It's like they wanted Sakura to be with Naruto, and they gave her to Sasuke. It's the same fucking thing.
Yeah. So and then Korra, she's just a horrible character to begin with. Like she's overly arrogant. She never overcomes that really the whole entire series. Then she becomes Jimmy in a wheelchair from Degrassi in the middle of the series.
Be careful, Ebola. Be very careful. Be very careful. Yeah, because I looked through here. Like a little ways down. There's something inappropriate with Avatar. Like later down. Yeah.
Just get right there. But like, weren't they supposed to make it like a movie where they were just a little bit of older or whatever? Like it was supposed to be coming to theaters, but then they're putting that on the back burner just to do this. Sorry, Earthbend. Yeah.
Well, here's the other problem. The other problem with the series is after the last Airbender ends, right? It leaves the perfect send off of we should follow Zuko to go find his mother, right?
Yeah.
But instead of that, we get Legend of Korra. And we know
no one cares about
how many years? How much of a time skip are we dealing with at this point between the last Airbender and Korra?
Well, it would have to. So
another 25 to 50 years. Yeah, 100 years or whatever. Because like there's a new Avatar again, and this time it's an Earthbender, and
Well,
what do you know?
this one
It's a
has-
girl
this
that
has-
it's the girl of the key of everything, or whatever. Like
Wait,
another
it
girl
could be-
air.
it could be good this time because it says it follows twins. After World Shattering Disaster, which where one discovers, and Korra is the World Shattering Disaster. So they literally said.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I might have some hope
Katara
because
doomed the world.
Yeah.
I just
You
say
mean
this
Korra?
much. I just say this much. Skip this. Just skip this and just go watch Dragon Ball Dharma. We got a chance to watch the first few episodes Sunday, and it's really fucking good.
Yeah, when this released, I was
Or-
seeing like a bunch of posts saying all the Korra haters are justified now.
Yeah,
I was just gonna say this.
line of avatars.
It's like she doomed the world and now ruined the reputation, and the next Avatar only has Korra as guidance.
Oh, okay. So she doesn't take no responsibility. Got it. Just like every other woman. Gotcha.
I mean,
Yeah,
her
gotcha.
reputation
Yeah.
as she's going to be viewed as the destroyer of the.
You know
of
what?
destroyer
Somebody,
stuff,
I know somebody needs to take the picture and put the. It's not the Legend of Korra. It's the Legend of the Mary Sue.
Yeah.
Legend of Mary
This Legend
Sue.
of the Mary Sue.
Well, she is
Oh
a
my
Mary Sue,
goodness,
'cause
dude.
the beginning of Legend of Korra, where like Aang. So we know from Aang and the other avatars, they had to like go learn how to be the. Yeah, they had to train with other people to be whatever, right?
Look at Negro doll.
The beginning of Legend of Korra, she's just born and she's just good at every power it is.
Except
like
air.
it's so stupid.
The only one she
Yeah.
didn't. The only one she couldn't do was air, because
Yeah.
She's Aang's what, granddaughter or great granddaughter or
But she's
whatever.
born in the Water Tribe. But even in the original show, they said the resistant bending was gonna be the hardest, so that I guess air is resistant to water.
I don't know, but I
forgot how the cycle went, but
That's
the
retarded.
resistant bending was always gonna be the hardest one to learn.
And I will say this, to be fair, there are good animation moments in Legend of Korra. It's just from a lore building standpoint, it just throws everything to the sideways.
Honestly, the first season is fine, and then the whole destruction of the Avatar cycle, and then everything just releases the whole evil spirit world and everything else, and everything just gets ruined.
I'd say this much: in about a year, they'll just get Zendaya to play Korra in the live-action Netflix adaptation.
If they ever do that.
Well, because the other problem with Legend of Korra is certain bending aspects where only certain people can do a certain type of bending. They give it to multiple people, right? So, like the blood bending, all of a sudden there's a family that can blood bend without the full moon. That just ruined that. If you guys know.
And then suddenly Mako knows lightning bending out of the blue.
Yeah, it's just like key aspects to where people's certain abilities were like they train hard to get to where they at, or only a certain circumstance. And then they give it to a bunch of people in Legend of Korra, which is like, okay, well now this ability is not unique anymore.
Special.
And
I get it's in the future, and there's gonna be more people knowing that bending technique or bending mixture. But it just kind of seems silly that there's going to be a bunch of people knowing blood when blood bending was like kind of viewed as straight up something you
It's
never
a taboo.
wanted to learn.
It's a taboo.
Yeah, you just don't do it.
Bending. Yeah,
it was viewed as like a last resort bending style.
Yeah, you don't do blood bending unless you have no other choice. Like
when
even
you watch
even Katara,
she was in horror after she did it for the first time.
Katara didn't even like doing it. Like as soon as she learned how to blood bend, she was like, yeah, I'm never using this again. Like this is like, nah, I'm good.
She only used it one time after that moment, and that was when she was finding the person who murdered her mother.
Well, and the last thing I want to add to what Legend of Korra messed up is, okay, so we know airbenders are like pretty much extinct besides Aang's family. They should have kept it on to where Aang's descendants keep producing more and more airbenders. Not all of a sudden, oh well, we need to just throw random people to get air powers all of a sudden for no reason, and then throw them at the air temple. No, like what kind of writing is that? It's just whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, just at the end of the day, this show's gonna fail. It's gonna be absolute dog shit. Don't watch it.
I
Just
say
don't watch it.
Yeah.
I am gonna say it might have a better chance than Korra because they blame Korra in this one, but we'll
Well, who are the writers?
No, what's finna happen?
The writers
This is what's gonna happen.
The original writers of the Avatar show is the writers of this show.
Listen, until I know otherwise, I got the vibe that they're gonna try to blame this on Aang too, on some type of way. But
I have a feeling what they're gonna do is since Korra destroyed the dune, they're gonna say all avatars are now evil or something like that, and then this avatar is gonna have to bring back the reputation of Avatar as the
balance or whatever.
Mm-hmm. I feel like that's
it's another Race Skywalker thing. It's the Race Skywalker.
Maybe it might be good. Maybe it's gonna be bad. I guess we'll wait and see when the trailer releases.
Well, you know what else is bad?
But
Ebola.
What?
Captain African American and its drop off because he got dropped off by 68%.
Don't bring up Doctor Who. Don't bring up Doctor. Also, Ariska has another meme to show.
Let's see what it is.
Okay.
While you're pulling that out or whatever, Captain African American drops 68.
Fuck you, risk it. Fuck you, risk it.
Oh Lord.
This is the reason why this is the reason why he's the shit meme king of the fucking homies Discord.
Oh man.
I'm the shit meme king of the GCA. He's the shit meme king of the fucking homies.
Can you pull up some of those slides that about Captain African American for like having a 68 drop off rate or whatever?
Well, okay, so we knew this was going to happen. We knew it was going to happen because so they kept on saying it was number one, which you got to remember, everybody. So this movie was reshot 4 to 5 different times.
Yeah.
And allegedly, well, we do know multiple times. And each time they redid the film, they wrote the one they filmed before off as taxes, so they got rid of it, null and void.
Yeah.
To the point to where the budget that you see for this movie is the budget of the reshoots was the refilming, and it still bombed. Because what was it was the Incredible Hulk sequel that we never wanted.
Pretty much
didn't cared.
I also do want to share something that I'm not sure. Did you share the thing on one video game creator announcing that you're confused by the movie?
Don't get me started on that. That's fucking. Is that so fucking retarded about him saying that shit? How can you be confused?
What? Who's confused?
It was just this.
Oh, Kojima.
Yeah.
Kojima. Which Kojima's just trolling. That's all he was. He's just trolling.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know. I don't think he was trolling.
Everyone's like, if the creator of Metal Gear Solid is confused by your movie, there's a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kojima is a big movie buff, especially if you play the Metal Gear series and you listen to the codec conversations and mirror on them. Like,
especially in Snake Eater, he talks about Godzilla, James Bond, talks about multiple things.
Yeah. I say Kojima is probably a bigger movie buff than Chris Gore, honestly.
Yeah.
Well, Kojima's probably watched more movies than Isaac ever has or ever will.
Probably.
Yeah.
It also shows that the whole movie, the whole TV show thing is really confusing. Because it's because if someone's like, "Why didn't you watch the Falcon shows?" Like, this is the problem. You shouldn't have to watch homework to understand a movie.
That's so
Like,
stupid how they did that. That's so stupid how they did the Disney Plus movies that you had to watch them to understand the movies. That guys gotta remember, Captain the Falcon and the Winter Soldier was basically a black superhero, which was Falcon, an Avenger, famous, no doubt, that couldn't get
alone.
alone for his boat.
You like even the guy that the guy that was in charge of Deadpool 2 even said that Kevin Feige needs to get fired, bro. Like things that we kept on saying is like a lot of people have been saying for years. Kevin Feige is not this genius that you guys keep on claiming him to be. Like it's not adding up or whatever. It's not. Like listen.
I do want to say
when you have
Death Stranded is underrated, is overrated.
Yeah, it gets memed as the walking simulator.
It's overrated.
Yeah.
All I knew is that you walked so much in the game that it became the walking simulator meme.
There's an actual game that was parodying on it on Steam called The Walking Simulator.
Oh, really?
Of course there is.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, like, with Kevin Feige, like a lot of people don't realize that how good his team was in the first 3 phases when you had the Russo brothers, you had James Gunn, Joss Whedon, and you had Ike Perlmutter like helping him out to make himself look good or whatever. Now since all those guys are gone, he's not good.
Chris, you gotta remember, this was just Marvel Studios. This is before it went under the umbrella of Disney. And when Disney bought it went to shit. It went to shit after Disney bought it.
Like until it hit Endgame, like, you know, after Endgame, that's when it just really just went down. Like
that's when it
the movies were just not good. The TV shows weren't that great. You know, I mean, you have to do extra homework.
It's like a team after they lose their like head or assistant coach, and you see slight problems.
This is more than slight problems, Ebola. This is not good at all, man.
You know what I'm trying to say.
What's that?
Oh gosh, that thing.
It's the baby from Death Stranded.
Oh, the baby. Oh my
gosh.
Whoops.
No, I got the collector's edition of Death Stranding. I paid like $300 for it.
Did you finish it?
Show that again.
All right, hold on.
Have a nice baby.
It lights up too, but it was like it's part of the collector's edition or whatever.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. But yeah, anything else left on this guys? Like anything else on Captain America 4? Because like nobody's ever talking about this movie. It failed. Like,
yeah, okay. Yeah, the last thing on it. When did Captain Falcon become Captain America in the movie?
Technically, in the last episode of Winter Soldier and Falcon.
Yeah, that's where he took the moniker.
And he got a suit and stuff.
So that's what Kojima was saying. He's like, when he didn't see where he became Captain America.
He just said he just remember him getting the shield, but when did he become Captain America? Because he didn't watch the show, and people were memeing that he didn't watch the show. It's like he shouldn't have to watch homework to understand the movie to movie.
Yeah, that was a bad thing or whatever. Like, but even in the comics, no one liked Captain Falcon to become Captain America.
No one.
I know it's not Captain Falcon. I'm just like saying that.
Yeah, Captain African American, Captain Black African American.
Well, at least American. At least I give this much. At least APF does have standards. He's not going to put us through watching this shit.
Don't jinx it.
You said something.
No, even he said he wasn't going to watch it. Even he said he wasn't going to watch it.
You say it now, and he's going to probably do it now that you said it.
I'd watch it. I'd watch it. I don't give a shit.
I already watched the movie. It was like,
did you give it a 5 or 3?
No, I gave it a 3. However,
I agree.
Derek Anderson gave it. Derek Anderson gave it a 2.
I had no
Were you
interest in
agreeing
watching it in
with?
the first place.
I'm not watching.
I agree with UK gamer Captain DEI.
DEI.
Yeah.
Captain Bridge.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
I feel bad for Anthony Mackie though.
Wait a minute. Ebola, what did you say?
Bridge.
Bridge.
Yeah. All right. This is gonna be the final subject. Just a little bit of DC news. There's more TV shows that are coming out. Phantom. You have My Adventures with Green Lantern. You have a Starfire show. Robert Pattinson is not the DCU Batman.
And Charlie Cox wants to be the fucking Joker.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
really?
can see him do it.
Wait, is that serious?
Yeah, he wants to be Joker.
He wants to be Joker.
Yeah, I have it right here.
I don't see it, bro. I just see Daredevil.
My opinion is going to be if they do the Joker that used to be Robin and turn into the Joker, then maybe it could work.
Can I tell you something? I really see Charlie Cox as Oliver Queen. He'd be a better Oliver Queen.
That or Nightwing.
He's too old to be Nightwing, I think.
No, he'd be good Oliver Queen. He'd be good Green Arrow.
Honestly, I could see it. If they want to do,
I could see it.
Yeah.
But the only problem I have is he's not
because
not blonde, but they could dye his hair.
We know that they're not gonna. We know that Stephen Amell is not gonna come back as Green Arrow in anything, but Charlie Cox could be Oliver Queen. He
probably wants to, but James Gunn probably also wants to use different new actors altogether. So
yeah, I'm trying to figure out how I don't see him to be like the Joker.
That's why I said.
Yeah,
that's why I said the only way I could see is if they did the storyline where Robin gets turned into the Joker.
But can you agree, Kreese? Charlie Cox would be a good Oliver Queen. 100%.
I think so.
Honestly,
I think he would.
Either Hal Jordan or Carl Rayner.
Didn't they just cast a Hal Jordan?
Yeah, they actually had they actually have a picture of him and Pierre, the one that's playing Jon Stewart. Like they have him on the set of them, walking side by side.
He could be Carl Rayner. He could be Carl Rayner, though.
Yeah,
I could see that.
The White Lantern. Yeah.
I'm low key kind of ready for this. I'm kind of low key ready for this. It was like they're taking this one seriously. However,
yeah,
the Green Lantern, Green Lantern TV show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dude, I'll be honest with you. I would rather have Jon Stewart in a Green Lantern movie than Hal Jordan at this point.
Yeah, I prefer Jon Stewart over Hal Jordan every time.
I do too.
A lot of people said that
Hal Jordan.
See, that's what I keep on trying to tell everybody. The more people that I talk to when it comes to the Green Lantern, a lot of people don't understand that Jon Stewart is really popular, man. And I keep on trying to tell everybody it's because of the Justice League cartoon, because that's probably the first Green Lantern that you saw or whatever, when you were growing up or whatever.
Was him. Yeah.
Yeah.
DEI, obviously.
I mean, if you count the Super Friends one, if you count the Super Friends one, back in the 60s and the 70s, but for the most part, this modern
Jon Stewart.
I've seen Jon Stewart more. I've seen more Jon Stewart fans than Hal Jordan fans. But then again, for some reason, and Phantom knows what I'm talking about. They have been treating Hal Jordan pretty badly. They do not, for some reason, DC does not like Hal Jordan.
Well, I mean, so they did do that the Green Lantern cartoon like a few years ago, which was about Hal Jordan, and it was actually pretty decent.
Yeah.
Now,
What's that,
take
the
it
animated
for
one?
yeah. So take it for what it's
No.
will. I like Ryan Reynolds' Green Lantern for what it was.
Yeah.
It could have been better, and I'm actually glad that he did make fun of the shit in Deadpool 1.
Yeah.
For me, I would rather have Jon Stewart as the main Green Lantern, regardless. I think Hal Jordan. If they would have done Hal Jordan, I would rather have Nathan Fillion be Hal Jordan than Guy
Yeah.
Gardner, hands
I
down.
agree with that.
Yeah, I showed
because
I
he
showed,
did because he looks like Hal Jordan. He already voiced Hal Jordan in multiple New 52 cartoons of DC, and yeah, it is what it is.
I would like to add something.
Yeah.
With this, referring to his picture, it seems like they're doing an older Hal Jordan, like he's the more older, while Jon Stewart's the younger, more guy, and I'm okay with that. Like I don't want them to be the same age. I'm perfectly fine with Hal Jordan being older. Like he's the first human Green Lantern, but Jon Stewart is the one taking his place as the Green Lantern. But like Jon Stewart, it's such a cool character. Like, and honestly, the casting does Kyle Chandler as Hal Jordan. I'm okay with that. Like this is my first time hearing about this, and this is cool as shit in my opinion.
Well, I mean, I think with this casting, I mean, the dude that's playing Jon Stewart, his last movie was the one where he was running from the cops. I can't think of the name of the movie, but I got to see it the other day, and it was actually really good. It had Don Johnson in it as the police
guess who got a
chief.
cameo?
Huh?
Yeah.
Guess who got a cameo in the stream? Look at the first comment.
Nick, you don't need to look at that.
I didn't see it.
Oh man.
That's a good thing then.
Yeah,
don't worry about it. But this picture right here, just got me excited for the Lantern show a little bit. It looks like it's like, from what they said, it's like a murder mystery type of thing that's going to go on.
Too. It's a buddy cop. Too.
Yeah, buddy cop TV.
I'm hoping for that.
Buddy cop TV show. I'm okay with that. Like, all I could just say is let's just see. Let's give it a chance.
Let's see what the suits look like.
DC.
Let's see what the suits look like.
I like the fact that like they have physical rings.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, if you zoom in on them, if you zoom in on their hands, like they show you what the ring looks like.
Yeah.
I already seen the rings. They actually look. They're comic book accurate. Yeah.
You can't see the ring on for him, but you can see it right there.
Yeah. I just got this vibe that
it's going to look so good to see a better version of them, charging their ring. In Blackest Day and Darkest Night. Yeah. In Brightest
No
Day.
Evil Shot. Skin myself. Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds' freaking Green Lantern movie was my first introduction to like my first remembering of introduction to Green Lantern, and then I remembered Jon Stewart, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah.
So, what do you think about like the Green Lantern cartoon show? That's gonna my adventures with Green Lantern though. Phantom.
They're literally doing this series like the My Adventures with Superman. Please just don't touch Batman.
Oh gosh,
don't
they're gonna do it. You know they're gonna do it.
Or
because we ended up with Sailor Superman out of that series. No.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't Batman make an appearance in that? Doesn't Batman make an appearance in?
No.
Oh.
No. There are no Justice League members. It's just Superman and Supergirl.
Oh, okay.
And that's it. There are no other
possibility
heroes.
Guarantee you that they're gonna make a Batman series down the line. If the My Adventures the Superman series keeps on being successful, they're going to make like a My Adventures of Batman and a My Adventures of Wonder Woman.
The thing is, though, Chris, they did a second season. There are no talks for a third one.
I didn't even know they made a second
Well, they're probably
season.
they're probably moving on to the Green Lantern thing, and I know Starfire's supposed to be getting her own series too. I don't understand why, but like, okay.
Are they gonna make her?
Is it gonna be the black? Is it gonna be the Black Starfire from Titans though?
Oh,
no, it's gonna be a cartoon version of it.
No. I mean, is the character gonna be the black version of Starfire? Because I remember watching that, and I'm like, God damn, when did they get a fucking a stripper play Starfire in fucking cartoon a TV show about kids?
I don't know why they didn't make her orange. Like Starfire is orange.
No, they that's why they did it. They were like, oh well, we can make her racially ambiguous and turn that to be black.
Wait, if they
that's
made
stupid.
her orange, that would it be more accurate if they made her Asian though?
Thing is though, my thing is though, with her sister Darkfire, would she be a white girl?
Well, she's modeled. She's modeled a redhead. Like I forgot who the original Starfire was. Like it should have been like a white woman and just tanned her orange or something like that.
I was gonna say like maybe a Spanish chick or whatever.
Orange girl bad.
If you're gonna
Mikasa.
She's the original Starfire is modeled after some chick. I forgot the name. But I'm just saying it's far from black. It's just that whole Titan show. I hate how all the characters looked. Honestly.
Oh, especially Red Hood.
It was pretty bad.
Jason Todd, dude, he looks like a freaking.
It was pretty bad.
Dude, they gender. Dude, they gender swapped Dove. They made it into a chick.
Right.
Hawk and Dove. They made
Hawk and
Dove
into twins, girl and guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
but
I think the only character I actually liked that was actually close enough was fucking Beast Boy.
Yeah.
So Starfire was modeled after a model named Irish Chachone, which and there's images after her, and she's a redhead. Like I said, as a redhead, she looked perfectly. Whatever. Actually, she's Puerto Rican, so there you go.
Told you, I knew she was Latina. Like I was like,
no wonder she's orange.
No, listen. You know, old girl that was playing Batgirl or whatever. Like she should be Starfire, bro. Like she's like the perfect casting, bro. Like she looks just like her.
I still want to see that Batgirl movie. I still want to see the one they can. I still want to see it just to see it if it was as bad as they claim, because some people are saying it was too good. That's the reason why they got rid of it.
That would have been funny if it was actually a really good movie and they got rid of it.
Yeah. Somebody in the archives is gonna release it one day. Like they're just gonna steal it from David Zaslav's. Like
I heard it got when it was handed. I heard it got like completely wiped to where there's nothing available to get.
Somebody's got it.
There's somebody that got it.
Yep.
If they release it, I mean, if somebody releases it, then like they'll like take the directors to court. I think because that's a whole other can of worms or whatever. Because you're dealing with tax returns and stuff. But you know,
should I send the picture to Ebola?
Go ahead.
Find it.
Okay, hold on. I'm doing it from my phone, so.
All good.
Yeah, we need to move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can
2 hours.
Yeah, we can wrap it up here. Yeah, we can wrap it up right here.
All right. Hey, Ebola, if you can pull up that picture.
All right. Okay.
I sent it to you in Discord.
Yeah, this is the reason why we're moving times, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you don't want to stream till midnight?
No.
Hell no.
No. Oh, I remember her,
Damn.
man. Yeah.
Okay.
All
I
right,
can
take it
see
down.
it.
Yeah, we might get
Yeah.
it for that one. Yeah, cause I remember her, man. She's hot.
Yeah.
Mhm. But then also now we're in that time where we're gonna do our recommendations, and we got some stuff we gotta plug. So I'll go first because I got a few things we do gotta plug for the channel. So starting next Thursday, we're moving to 8 o'clock Eastern, and we are, we're just moving times around, because I'm just tired of streaming up to midnight from 10 o'clock. Seems like
Yeah,
we go a
starting
little
an hour
longer
earlier,
sometimes.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Saturday night on the KSW channel, the official KSW channel, we will be doing a 1 year anniversary of Akira Toriyama's passing stream. Talking Dragon Ball, we're gonna be talking about Dr. Slump. We're gonna be talking about a lot of his projects, and also in the homies Discord, we're doing anime watch parties. We watched several of the episodes of Dharma, which was pretty good. Also, we're going to be doing some gaming in the Discord. I have started a Power World Guild, and if you guys play on Game Pass, Xbox, whatever, come join the guild. And my recommendation this week for the late great Gene Hackman, probably one of my favorite roles of him, Lex Luthor from Superman 2. Look how old that is. Look at what's there.
Oof. I'm glad that movie didn't crash and burn.
Man, at least didn't fall harder than Brandon Lee did. I got to say it. So yeah, so that's my recommendation this week. What you got for us, Crease?
So I guess I'll plug. We're gonna plug at the same time, just to save some time. So definitely KSW this Saturday. Talk about Akira Toriyama. Definitely go check out those videos that I did for Cobra Kai and Kathleen Kennedy back to back. And man, there's so much stuff that I wish we could say, but we can't say because we're NDA or whatever. But we got a lot of things. It's like we got a lot of things for the homies podcast that I wish I could say, but we can't. But it's all good. When you'll know, you'll just see it when you see it. Just everybody, just be ready. That's all I'm gonna say. And just like Phantom, my recommendation was for Gene Hackman. I was just gonna do the whole entire Superman series, like the first 2 movies or whatever, at least the actually good ones. Yeah, he was good. And also, I highly recommend one of my other movies that he's good in is Hoosiers. Like he played a basketball coach. He's pretty good in that. So that's my recommendations and my plugs. Who's next?
Vagabond.
All right. So tomorrow I'll be on the weekly Rogues Gallery with Iron Oxide. Only about 40 something more people to sub left, and we'll be monetized there. Saturday I will be killing on Saturday with anime, and it'll be my second time as a permanent guest. And then and then other than that, should have a computer built in the middle of March, and I can finally host I Swear It's Not Hentai podcast.
Oh,
and
gosh.
And then
He swears.
Where's the merch?
Yeah, and then
I swear it's not hentai.
I swear it's not hentai. And then for my recommendation, it's gonna be actually Dragon Ball Dharma. If you're a Dragon Ball fan, I highly recommend it. Especially if you like original old school Dragon Ball, it harpens back to that more than it does Z, which I love. So, which I think Dragon Ball, the original Dragon Ball, is the most superior one. So I think it's a really good watch, and I recommend that.
Yeah, definitely come in Discord. We will be watching the rest of it this Sunday. Tomorrow night is the last episode of Dharma, and
how many episodes are there again?
I don't remember, but I just know that tomorrow night's the last episode. There, and it's ending because
20 something.
We're about to get Super again, so they're about to start season 2 of Super.
Oh, they're actually continuing Super?
Yep.
Yeah.
I like Super.
So Ebola, what you got for
I
us?
just finished watching.
I'm gonna recommend actually Avatar: The Last Airbender off the show because we were talking about it, and the movie doesn't exist, and because it's a good show, and if you like anime, but I mean it's not anime, but if you like animation style, I'd recommend Avatar.
Well, thank you everybody
What about
for
Atomic Patriot? Atomic Patriot.
Oh, I forgot. My bad.
No,
Man, just forget.
I see how it is,
I thought
man.
you did. I thought you already did. My bad.
No,
I'm tired.
Well, it's almost midnight for you, right?
Go ahead, Atomic Patriot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, what I'm gonna recommend is the Invincible comic series.
Ooh, okay.
This is Compendium 1. I got the first 47 issues. And I've read them all. I love them. It's pretty good, and the show is also good. I recommend that too. But it's just good. And if you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, it's the same name as, and so is my ex. So yeah.
Gotcha.
That's all.
I gotta send you. There's a channel that they're roasting videos, and it has the Dragon Ball universe roasting the Invincible universe. It's so fucking hilarious.
You got to set that to be.
All right. Thank you everybody for coming in tonight for episode 35. 35 in the book. Our last 9 o'clock episode. And we'll be moving to 8 o'clock starting next month. Like Chris said, we are under an NDA because we're trying to get probably we're gonna have like a real good episode with a real good guest that we're working to get. I can't say who it is right now, but just say it's gonna be huge. It's gonna be bigly
huge.
No, it's not Trump.
Huge. It's
But,
gonna be huge.
I wish. But
that'd be kind of funny.
So we will
that'd
see.
Be amazing.
So we will see you guys next Thursday, 8 o'clock Eastern, for the Homies podcast, and we will see you guys tomorrow night on KSW. Until next time, I'm Thadamex, and we'll see you on the next one. Hell, and have a good weekend. Good night, everybody.
We talking about the life we know. Lasting vibes, the good times flow. Homies gather, let the stories grow. Screaming loud, let the wisdom show. Late nights, we ain't slowing down.